I wanted to try out a tank crit build since you're going to have damage and you are going to have some tankiness. Now in this case you have more tankiness than damage, but it is quite a fun medium build. I did do heroic with this and I can complete heroic missions with this. I even took out 2 rogue agents. I'm going to show some gameplay of that at the end where I encounter 2 rogues and I take them out in the open world. So I'm going to show you the build. Just know that this isn't like super optimized and there's a lot that I want to change, but there will have to be a lot of farming. So I'm going to open the build, show you the build. This build mainly focuses on being tanky. So you can even get this armor way higher if you have guard rolls. Definitely over 2 million you can get it there, I'm pretty sure. But all my pieces is basically to get armor, and then the minor attributes, the core attributes, and just the attributes is just focusing on crit and crit damage. So for everything that I got a Gila mask to give me some total armor. Then the stats that is rolled on it is armor, crit hit chance, and critical hit damage. That's the main core of it. It was pretty hard to farm for all of this, so it took me quite a while. The second piece that I have for the chest is a Badger Tough piece. Since when you have 2 Badger Tough pieces, you get 5% armor, plus you get some shotgun damage, and you do turn into a god when you pull out the shield and you have that secondary shotgun, which basically you become unkillable and you become a raid boss basically. So when I'm in trouble I usually pull that out, but you'll see. And then for my third gear piece to also give me armor, I went with the new one, which is Golden gear. And there's a lot of stats. You get some status effect, you get some armor regen, and you get some total armor. And it's fine, I guess. The regen is nice, the status effect is useless. And the 5% armor is what I was going for, since I wanted to have a lot of armor regen, or armor, just pure armor. Holy shit. I guess I can just pull out a shotgun. You can see the shotgun is quite good. This was a bit unexpected. This is what you get for standing in a park, but okay, we dealt with them. It was a bit unexpected, but as you can see, you basically turn into a raid boss once you take out your shield. Now we already covered the chest piece, but I want to go into more detail about it. Now the chest piece obviously we have unbreakable, because we have almost 1.7 million armor. This can be pushed to 2 million armor, so 4 million in total. And because you have a repair mod, why don't I have my repair mod? Oh, it's on my other mask, on this one. Because you have a repair mod, then you actually overheal a bit, because incoming repairs actually helps with unbreakable, so you overheal with it. For my backpack, Badger Tough as well, I have Bloodsucker, but I'm not sure this is the most optimal talent that you can put on the backpack, since it's really good if you kill a lot of enemies, right? Since you get really tanky, plus you stack your armor like crazy, and it does help, especially when you run around a lot. This build, you can basically never sit in cover and just run around. You'll never get one shot, even when you're doing heroic. You won't get one shotted by those dogs. It's just impossible to basically die. It takes a long time, especially when you have the shield and the secondary shotgun to help you out when you can't get to cover. So this is why I run the shield and the reviver hive. You basically can't die with this build for the most part. Now for my guns, I run an SMG because I wanted that crit chance, and this build was basically based off I wanted to build the build around Lady Death, right? Since you need to move a lot, but it turns out Lady Death is not really that good. I mean, my roll is not the best, but even with that, I don't feel like the clip size is big enough to kill enemies. Where this SMG, like, it gets the job done. You can basically, with one clip, you can finish purple enemies, but you won't be able to finish elite enemies. Definitely red enemies, but the shotgun is the secondary shotgun is definitely the way to go if you wanna like tank some enemies and get through content without having to take cover. You get so tanky. For the rogue gameplay that I'm gonna show you, like, I basically ran with the shield, but I didn't run with this one. I ran with the other one so I can use my SMG. You can do whatever you like with that one. So for my first one is my SMG, since I get some crit chance, which will push my crit chance to 60. And then for my secondary, obviously I'm going to use a rifle, since they're just really good. Even though they're nerfed, they're still pretty good. And you get some crit hit damage. This is mainly why I'm using it, for the crit hit damage, since I do spec into crit a lot. I want that crit hit damage, and there's nothing that gives me longer range. It gives me crit as well. So I sacrifice the crit for the crit hit damage. I do get 21% chance on my SMG. For my secondary, I took this boomstick. I picked it up, or I think I got it from the event or something. Like, it's not the best, and I haven't re-rolled anything on it since I don't know what I want to re-roll. Like, damage to armor is pretty good. Damage to targets out of cover is really good. But the talent, not so much. I mean, if I'm 5 meters away, which is quite close actually, I get 2% damage. And a shotgun really hits. It almost hits for 1 million. And I haven't even spec'd into weapon damage. Now imagine if this crits, then it crits really hard. For my pieces, I mean, some crit, like, I'm not maxed out on everything, but I'm just gonna go over them quickly so you can see. Already went over some of them. Oh, I actually hovered over the wrong ones, but as you can see, it's really good. For the specialization, I went with the gunner to give me some armor back when I kill things, and overall gunner is pretty good, so I just went with the gunner. I'm gonna show you my stats before we jump into the gameplay. Weapon damage is like, I have no weapon damage really, but the crit hit chance is 60%. I have crit hit damage, which is 117%. Headshot damage almost 60, and anything else, some accuracy, and that's about it. Submachine gun 28, shotguns 25. I don't know why this is different, since I literally have more shotgun damage on my gear set than SMG damage, so I don't know why this is different. Anyway, here is the armor on kill, like armor regen, and the max health. The resistance, I don't have anything since I spec only into crit and crit hit damage. Now we are going to jump into some rogue gameplay. These rogues were pretty tough and they are quite tanky, so you're going to see gonna take a long while to kill them, about 4 minutes in total of gameplay. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. If you like this build, then give this video a like. This build mainly focuses on survivability and being able to not stay in cover and move around as you wish. But I would recommend get yourself a nice shield, take this shotgun and move around. It's basically a shotgun build more than it is an SMG build, but I do enjoy myself some SMG gameplay. Hope you enjoyed this build. If you do, give it a like, and if you want to see more videos from me, then you can subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.
Cam launcher! That ain't your time! Shit!
Airburst seeker mine detected.
Do that.
Agent in my sights!
Shoot them!
No shot!
Black Tusk! Now it's ours!
Ah, doesn't work! Out already? I need a better gun!
Work together and we'll beat them!